A Sea Change for Superior is the new collaborative documentary between Hamline University and PBS North. The documentary explores the legacy of the world's largest freshwater lake at a time of exceptional change. Megan McGarvey sat down with one of the producers of the film to learn more.
The story really started with our learning about the fact that Lake Superior is among the fastest warming of the large lakes of the world. And we have been doing educational work, interpretive work about natural and cultural history along Lake Superior's North Shore, developing educational resources and documentary videos. And then that just became a really interesting fact. And what does that mean? What does that mean for the natural systems of a lake that is famously frigid? And what does it mean for the legacy of Lake Superior as this fabulously cold lake? One of the things we wanted to do is really convey a sense of, what's Lake Superior like? What makes it special? The clarity of the water, just the size of the lake, and places you can look out and it's, there's no horizon. It goes on forever. It can be incredibly calm in those, especially those, weeks in the latter part of the summer. A lot of times it's very calm, but huge storms. And so how do you capture all that? And it's challenging. And one of the things we did was we engaged Christian Dahlbeck as an underwater photographer. So we spent some time working with him to get some of his images of what does it look like under the waves? What's distinctive about that? We got out on research vessels with some of the scientists that are doing this research to try and studying the lake, understanding how it operates and how it's changing. So that kind of provides a perspective, being on a fairly large ship out in the lake. And then, but it's not an easy thing to do because it's huge. And, in the winter turns out to be a very important season for productivity, biological productivity in the lake. And we're getting less and less ice, due to the warming climate. And that has had impact. So, how do you capture the lake in winter? It's not, you can't always get out, or, there is less ice, so there's less opportunity to be out there. So there were definitely challenges there, and we just, tried to think outside the box of finding ways to capture those kind of images. The work I do with Hamline University at our Center for Global Environmental Education is really focused on helping people become environmentally literate, understanding how natural systems around us work that are so important for sustaining our lives, and stewardship, the idea of, we're here to, as human beings, that's part of what it means to be a human being, is to take care of the world around us. The documentary itself, when it's all done, will be broadcast here on PBS North and then eventually released to other PBS stations in Minnesota and then beyond Minnesota, through the PBS network. So I would say a primary goal is like people being able to kind of more deeply appreciate what's valuable and important about Lake Superior. And then to understand that it's changing and that the changes are resulting from human activity. And so what can we do to mitigate those changes, to reduce their impacts? And so our goal ultimately is to kind of heighten that awareness and lead people toward doing what they can to have an impact on these issues.